Hey guys, Shinlocks here, back with our blind playthrough of The Cat Lady. Load. Last time we left off, we basically got most of the story from Mitzi about what the deal is. And then now we're here. I guess I can't get the gun. You know, the other weird thing is, like, we're alive. But we didn't have to blow out another candle. Right? And also they're not coming to investigate the gunshot, even though we were locked up. I guess they think it doesn't matter. Also, don't know where the cat went. Cat grabber. Well, that's... examine. It's what they use for catching cats. I thought these grabbers were banned some time ago. Okay, well... probably gonna need it for... something. Strange noise is coming from the other side of the door. Well, I mean, there's two people. I guess we could sneak in first. Okay, so this is where he is. Bucket. Examine, it's an empty bucket. We need to... do we use the cat grabber on him? Like, wrap it around his neck and just, like, strangle him? Room. Look at gun locker, look at pest control man, look at room, look at window. Collecting guns must be his little passion. If only I could reach one of them. Oh, maybe I use the grabber for it. But they're all right next to him. He'd wake up for sure. He's fast asleep. Maybe he's drunk or on drugs. Regardless of that, I have no chance in a fight with this guy. He's fast and strong and insane. But he's not the sharpest tool in the box. I'll have to use my wits to get rid of him. Look at room. This must be his private room. He sits here all day playing with his guns while ugly Betty upstairs cooks his food. What a charming couple. There's a cold draft coming through the broken window. Okay, well, I guess we'll try using it. I'm sure I can find a better use for it. Okay, well. Yeah. Okay, so... we came from the cellar door. This is very Maniac Mansion, isn't it? Radio examine. They don't make them like this anymore. No, they don't. Window, look outside. All I see is the fog. I could never find my way home. Sofa, examine. It's old, like everything in this house. There are cobwebs and dust all over it. Why would I sit? No time for that. Gotta figure out how to get out of here. See, I don't like those sounds. Because I don't know... are they upstairs? I assume the dude's still asleep downstairs. Man, I don't like this. I hope she's upstairs. I mean, I would assume she's in the kitchen, you know, making dinner. That's... lamp. Examine or remove light bulb. Lamp is on. I can't see a switch for it anywhere. It's too hot and I can't touch it. Sure, I could find a better use for it. I don't like these noises, dude. I don't know why I have to remove the light bulbs. Lamp. Examine. Remove light bulb. Okay, fair enough. Clock. Examine. Old grandfather clock. Looks like it's still working. Open. Yeah, like if there's going to be a hidden passage inside, I'll leave it for someone else to discover. I'm in enough trouble already. Okay. We probably can't... Oh, loose bricks. Examine. Part of the wall is badly damaged. He had probably driven his van into it once. Damaged as it is, I can't pull the bricks out with just my fingers. Okay. I don't think we can use this. No. Okay. So we probably need a brick. What does this say? Can I actually go this way? Like, what? Oh my god. It just repeats over and over again until we... Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so we probably need a brick. For what? I'm not sure. Small window. Glass on one side of the window is broken, so this is where the draft is coming through. Inside, I can see my kidnapper fast asleep in the chair. Search back of the van. I'm almost glad I was unconscious when he brought me here. Through the window, I can see there's animal mess and blood everywhere. Yeah, but the back door is locked. I wonder if I can find a spare key somewhere. It's locked. Okay, well. Driver's side window. Look in. Door's locked, but I can see he left a phone on the driver's seat. Maybe I could call for help if I got a hold of it somehow. Okay, back inside. Do we want to go into the kitchen? Bottles. Empty wine bottles. They like a drink. There's nothing like a bottle of red with her medium rare cat steak. Cooker. This is where she cooks. Dirty pans still stink of an old cat stew. Knives. Examine. They're all terribly blunt. Could hardly function as a weapon. Damn. So what do I use it for then? Sink. Examine. Slimy. I don't think she washes up very often. That's gross. There's blood smeared all over it. Door is stuck, but maybe that's better. I'm not sure. I want to know what's inside. I don't like these sounds. I mean, I would hope it's like The Dude, where we walk in and it's basically like she'd be able to see, you know what I mean? But we can't because they're off the screen. But I would hope that it wouldn't just be like, oh, it's a game over. Filthy remains of many meals litter the dining table. There's a strong stench of rotten food. Get under. Examine. Small painting of a street stall at night. Take. Like to put it outside the window to let the guy think he's... Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Why did I go forward automatically?
Well, well. Boxes full of bleach. I suppose I deserve a bottle. I've worked hard for it.
Okay. Sure.
This reminds me of something.
The first thing you need is a strong toilet bleach.
Ah.
You know the kind. Not just a regular bleach, but one that makes your eyes all watery and skin itchy.
What's going on? Something is wrong, Mitzi. The cats are alarming.
That's exactly like when I found you, Miss Ashworth.
We've got to check what's going on.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but there is no way I'm going out in this fog.
Fine. I'll go on my own then.
Run, cats. Well, the ground floor, of course. I suppose we could go to some of the other ones, but... I mean, we're going outside, so... It's a communal mailbox. It holds all tenants' mail in separately locked compartments. No mail for Susan Ashworth. Surprise, surprise, all other compartments are locked. Right. Okay, there's the pest control van. Is it said Hell Road? Helen Road. That was the scare that the car drove by.
Bloody fog. Can't see a thing. Someone could be getting murdered 2 feet away, and not a soul would notice. But still, it could be worse. At least it's not raining, eh? Always look on the bright side, they say, and I always do. Not a talkative type, are you? What's your name, sweetheart? Don't be such a scaredy cat, sweetheart. You're Susan, aren't you? A kind man had described to me what you look like. And what can I say? He was spot on.
Was it the guy that yelled at us?
What do you want?
I'm just here on a job, sweetheart. Nothing more.
Did he put a hit out on
I
me?
had a call, you see. There's a cat problem. And apparently, some crazy cat lady keeps making it worse for everyone. A crazy cat lady called Susan, I was told. Now, you ain't gonna like it, sweetheart, but I'm taking you for a ride.
That's how I ended up here. Hopefully the only thing we needed in this room, door, cloth, examine. Probably a nice tea towel once a long time ago. Now it's just a dirty piece of rag. We'll take it, I guess. What was that noise? Box, examine. Must be at least 20 bottles of bleach in the box. What is this door? Enter. Ah. Bathtub, yeah. Is this where they wash? This water looks very odd, like a mixture of dirt, melted fat, and petrol. Lawnmower, examine. What is it doing in the tub? It's all rusted and covered in slime. Oh, yeah. There's a key right on a dude's face. Examine bathtub. Water's absolutely disgusting. The smell alone makes me retch. I bet it's acidic. Examine corpse. Yep. Got it. Oh, Black Dragon Pest Control Services. That's what the sign is. Alright, so... what is the key for? Shed. Oh.
Well.
Oh, crap.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Do I need to run? Yes, I do. Let's go left. Oh, no. Oh, that's no good. Oh, crap. Oh, Jesus. I start here again. So that's where she is. So don't go into the shed. Is that the deal? I mean, Susan could have turned to run. Okay, so I need a gun. So I need to lure him away first. And presumably I need to use the gas. Or not the gas. Climb. So what's under the table? Should I go into the kitchen? I'll never forget how she burned my eyes out with this fucking thing. No, not here. Okay. Where then? Table, get under. I don't need to hide at the moment. We're going to need to, though. Probably once we do whatever we need to do. We may need to... I don't know if we need to kill the power. Locked. Okay. Okay, that works. Search back of van. Jesus, what a horrible stench. What's this? It seems this idiot does everything his creepy wifey from hell tells him to. He brought his gas mask here. We could use that, so we probably got to do it in the house. Like, I assumed, you know, they'd... Like, you put something in one pot and put something in the other, and they have to mix it while we're outside or something like that, but it looks like we have to do it with the gas mask. I'll take it. He won't need it ever again when I'm done here. Alright. So... Small painting of a street stall at night. This should stop the draft in the cellar. Oh! Oh, that's what the bucket's for. Right. Right. Okay, you pour the bleach and whatever else in it, and then you kill him that way, and then you use the gun on the wife. Got it. So I need whatever the other chemical is. I don't know what you need the knife for, then. Or why you need to hide. There are only bedrooms up there. I should better stick to the ground floor for now. Okay. Where is this? Did I... No, we did not go through this way. I mean, we did. We found these stairs. Lamp. Examine. Nice lamp. Switch on, I suppose. Nothing happens. It needs a new light bulb. I should look around for one. Ah. I wonder if we use the cloth. Lamp. Nice. Use. There you go. Got the light bulb. 60-watt light bulb. It's cooled down now. Fair enough. We still have the cloth. That's good. Use. There we go. Books. Examine. Books look like they haven't been touched for a long time. Maybe they've been left here by the previous owners. What's that? An old phone book? That could be useful, but I'm not sure whose number to look for. It's not like I have any friends that I could call for help. Check phone book. It's from 10 years ago. Still, I don't know what to look for. Alright, fair enough. We'll probably need something then. Is there another... Ah. Nothing happens. Need a new light bulb. So we'll have to get another light bulb. Okay, we'll use this, grab another light bulb. There we go. At least it's nice enough. Well, it says you don't need anything on the second floor for now. We'll probably have to go up there eventually. And I don't... Man, I really hope we could just, you know, poison the dude, grab a gun, go shoot the wife that way. That would probably be the best thing. And a phone. Examine. Old phone looks like it's still working. There's a sticker with a number on the base. Okay. Right. Alright, so... Still working. Sticker with the number on the base. So maybe we have to go outstairs? Check phone book, I guess. From 10 years ago. Don't know what to look for. I mean, there's that phone outside. Examine. With this window blocked, it's going to be really stuffy in there. Look in, door is locked, but I could see he left a phone on the driver's seat. Maybe I could call for help if I got a hold of it somehow. So there's probably another key, although presumably we could just crawl through the back of the van. Right? I mean... Well, what now? Only bedrooms. I should better stick to the ground floor for now. Alright, fair enough. Let's, Okay, stairs. Anything else in here? Strange noise. Sneak in. Bucket. Examine. Empty bucket. Bleach. Pour. I'm not sure. If only I could talk to Mitzi first. Okay. Stinks of blood and sweat. Okay. I see. So I still have the cloth. There's got to be something I missed. I have the knife. I'm not sure what to use it for. Bottles, cooker, old cat stew, sink, examine, fridge, table. We don't need to get under it now. Okay. Alright, bathtub, lawnmower, these other two. Examine or peek in. It's a garden shed. I really don't like the look of it. Okay. Leave, stay and watch, look around the room. We gotta look around the room. Piles of meat, could it be human too? I could probably find something useful on those shelves, but first I need her to go away. Well, I gotta call the phone, presumably. Lawnmower? Can I do anything with this? No idea how to use it here. Terribly bad weapon. Rusty piece of scrap. Yes, yes, yes. I wonder if I could use the knife on the driver's side door. Like as a Slim Jim. Like I mean, she shouldn't know how to do that, but... No, terribly bad. Use, no idea how to use it here. Okay. Well, there's another thing right there. Call that one. We'll try using the phone. That's all we can do. Don't make them like this. Window. Window. And strangely enough, I can't go up these stairs. You'd think I'd be able to, but... Let's try saving. Save 014. Oh, yeah, try calling Susan's flat. We gotta talk to Mitzi, right?
Oh no. No, no, no. Damn it. I can't remember my own number. I've got it written down somewhere at home, but I hardly ever use it.
Fair enough. Use... Try calling police.
Police emergency line. How can I help you?
My name is Susan Ashworth. I've been kidnapped. These people are crazy! They're going to eat me alive! I don't know what to do. Please, you've got to help me. Please.
What's your home address and postcode, ma'am?
What? It's irrelevant. I've been kidnapped. I'm not there.
I'm afraid I need your home address to confirm your identity, Miss Ashworth.
It's flat 4, 12 Helen Street, EX4422DL, okay? Now please, do something. For God's sake.
Are we gonna
Calm
get
down,
caught?
ma'am. Who's kidnapped you?
I don't know who they are. They didn't tell me their names. No, but wait. He's an animal control guy. Drives a white van. He's got a wife. She poured bleach down my face. Bitch. They're just mad. Won't stop at nothing.
Excuse me.
I'd run away, but there's this fog, and I have no idea where we are.
You have been kidnapped by a married couple, is that correct?
No, not just any married couple. Don't you understand what I'm saying? These people are fucking serial killers. There's blood and bones everywhere. I mean, some of it is cat's blood, but there's human blood too. I told you, they eat stray cats and dogs, and they eat people. They're sick. They make me sick.
Is this a case of family disturbance, ma'am?
What? No.
Did you know this married couple prior to the incident? Are you related?
Jesus, did I say anything at all that would make you think that?
Calm down, please. I'm only trying to help you, ma'am. I need to establish some facts first before a police car can be dispatched.
Look, just track this number and you'll find where I am. You can do that, yeah? They always do it on films. I bet you've got my number displayed on the screen already. Just do me a favor and send a police car, will you?
Of course, ma'am. Stay on the line. Did you witness cruelty to animals?
What?
You mentioned cat's blood. Was this married couple cruel to animals? If so, I will put you through to Animal Welfare Services for this area. Would you prefer that, ma'am?
Are you joking? No, I would not.
Okay, please hold the line.
Hello?
Miss Ashworth, are you still there?
Yes, of course I'm still here.
according to our records, you've recently discharged yourself from the hospital. Are you currently undergoing treatment for any mental health problems?
This is crazy.
No, it's not like
But it's
that.
not even... It's not
Miss Ashford,
unsurprising,
please
though.
listen to me very carefully. I can connect you with the on-duty doctor at the RCW Hospital's mental health unit where you received care recently. They can help you. You just have to talk to them and explain what's on your mind.
I'm not fucking crazy.
How did they know that anyway?
So that's it. You're just not going to help me.
We are not qualified to provide psychiatric help, Mom. It's best if you contact your doctors. Would you like me to give you their number in case you'd prefer to call them yourself?
Oh, don't bother. I'll take care of it myself. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the police might know that, but it's like, you wouldn't be discharged from the hospital if you're crazy. Right? I mean, that's how it goes. That actually reminds me a lot of... Was it the Michael Bay Transformers movie where there's like... They're in a war zone, they can't get a hold of anyone, so they're using like a civilian cell phone to get a hold of the military command, and the dude's trying to like sell them a service plan or whatever, because that like actually happened apparently. And that's what this I mean, not the Transformers thing, but trying to call, you know, for military aid. And the dude's like, would you like this? This like, no. That's what this reminds me of. But also, something to remember is there are lots of good cops. Okay, I'm not one of these all cops are bastards people, because anyone that says that has that blanket statement like that, they're an idiot. Straight up. If you want to see abolish the police for real and see what happens. Like, you want to see freaking anarchy. The only reason people can even talk about abolishing the police is because there's police. Right? The minute you abolish the police, you better have a gun and barricade yourself in your apartment or something like that. Just, I mean, even firing a couple of police officers when I was in California was enough to see the crime rate spike. All of a sudden, you know, packages were just getting stolen off porches and all sorts of drug offenses everywhere, and just a couple of cops. That's all it took for crime to, you know, spike. And they're like, no, we want to get rid of all cops. It's like, you're a freaking idiot. But that said, there was this stupid Supreme Court ruling where essentially the police are not obligated to protect you or even enforce the law. I mean, there's a whole history behind that where a woman, she was divorced from her husband. He was abusive. She had a restraining order against him. And he showed up to the school that their kid was at and, you know, took the kid. And she called the cops and she was like, they were like, he was abusive. He is not supposed to be near the child. And they're like, just give it time and blah, 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 and this and this and that. And what happened is the father showed up at the police station like 12 hours later, walked in with a shotgun and started blasting cops. Oh, and then it was a problem, right? They couldn't get off their asses beforehand. And then they found the little girl dead in the dude's truck. So the woman sued the police, went all the way to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court was like, they're not required to actually do any of that stuff. So just remember that all these people that are trying to abolish the cops, also get rid of guns, what do you think's going to happen? Even if you abolish police, Or if you get rid of guns, right? You get rid of guns, and then what? Who's going to protect you? The cops? Maybe they will, but I'm sure criminals won't have guns too, right? I mean, because they obey the law and everything. Like, it irritates me because I could see something like this happening, right? I mean, even now in California, it's so freaking bad. It's like I was there and I was in the police station for, I don't know, paperwork or something like that. And it was, there was a woman, like the woman ahead of me, and she's talking. She's like, the dude stole my car, you know, and he's not locked up. And the officer was like, yeah, this dude, we can't keep him in prison because he's not a violent offender. And he's stolen 12 other cars before yours. And it's just like, they can't do anything. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, maybe put these people down. If they're career criminals, if they keep doing crimes over and over again, maybe they're not worth having around. You know what I mean? Like, is it really worth that? I don't know. It's ridiculous. But yeah, hold on to your butts because it's gonna get worse. It's absolutely gonna get worse. So we listened to all of this, and oh, hang on. It also kind of reminds me of the Babadook, where she goes in and, you know, complains about the book, and they don't take her seriously until she's like, there was graphic depictions of my children being murdered. And then the guy's like, oh, okay, well, let me see the book. Babadook's a good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. This kind of reminds me of it, like the art style. Very similar. All right, well, now that we've called the cops for what that's worth, the bobbies. What happens if we try Susan's flat again?
No.
She can't remember it now.
I can't remember my own number.
Still no.
I've got it written down somewhere at home, but I hardly ever use it.
Okay, well, let's save real fast. We'll try just saving over the other one. Oh, it saved a duplicate. Well, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. All right, well, so I don't know where this phone's gonna ring. It might ring this one, in which case we probably need to hide under the table. Is that the plan?
It's pointless. It must be this phone's number.
That's correct. That I knew. There goes Manny. So there's got to be a way to get into the van. Yeah, that's why. What about only bedrooms? Better stick to the ground floor for now. Examine. Open. Okay, that doesn't. Why even give me the option then? Okay. Oh, here comes Manny. Here he comes. Or maybe not. He's under me now. Under the chair. Yeah, it's just like I understand with all the desire for, come on, the desire for social change and all that stuff. I get it, right? But I think their viewpoint is like that of a child. A lot of these people, they really do remind me of like a child that wants to run away from home, except in this case, they want to burn the house down, basically, right? But they know nothing of the world outside. They know nothing of how terrible it really is out there, or how terrible it can be, you know? I mean, people like this, like the pest control people, they really exist. Like, serial killers really exist. Like, children disappear all the time. You know? It's also interesting that a lot of these activist types are upper middle class. Like, many of them are going to, you know, Harvard, Yale, Stanford, whatever, some of these like prestigious schools, and they're claiming they're oppressed and stuff. It's like, what are you doing, crazy? Why are you rubbing your face against the microphone? My goodness, you are so cute. I don't know. I don't know, Manny. If you're hearing stuff, it's because Manny's rubbing his face against the microphone. He and Jack are... You're so crazy. Do you want to get in my lap? Why don't you get in my lap, weirdo? Yep. I see you. Yes, I do. Oh, you're purring like a kitten. You're purring like a crazy kitty. Okay. There we go. All right. Yep. Making biscuits time. It's biscuits time, yeah. You know, I don't know. What do you think, Manny Cat? Yeah, I don't know. I understand the desire for social change, the desire to make things better and stuff like that, but unfortunately a lot of these, they're mostly college kids, right? And they're mostly, you know, like I said, upper middle class, and that's because poor people work too hard. They don't have the time to think about this stuff because they're barely surviving. They're scraping by. These kids and their kids have leisure time, right? And that's why they're like, let's change the world. But the problem is they're not, like, they're not really looking at the actual problems. You know what I mean? And it's less about changing the world, less about improving things than it is them, you know, I guess virtue signaling, but not. They want to feel like they're actually doing something, even if they're not, you know? And if you disagree, sure, leave a message in the comments. I'm totally fine with that. I understand it's not all of them. You know, but it just seems to be how things are going these days. Right, Manny? Yes. I don't know. And part of the problem also is it's not necessarily them. It's... they're sort of indoctrinated, right, by the teachers and stuff. Because the way we learn, the way people learn, is not... how to put it? It's not like we read and research and you know, debate and test our hypotheses and all that stuff, and figure out what the most correct thing is, you know, through the scientific method or whatever. No. You know, the so-called information is basically handed down from an authority figure. And that's why it's learning from authority. It's like the authority says this, therefore it's right. Like it's not learning as much as it's memorization and recitation, right? And so what happens is you have all these you're a crazy one. You have all these teachers, which are, you know, whatever. They have certain political views and certain views in general. And then they pass that down to their students, and the students believe it because it's coming essentially from an authority figure. That's why people watch the news and just straight up believe. It's not because the news is like, this is the argument, these are the facts, and this is how we know that the facts are correct. No, the news is like, this is the narrative. It's why all these people talk about the narrative, because it's not about the truth. It's about what they're pushing. But we're conditioned to accept authority, and so we see that stuff, we see the news, we see whatever our teachers are telling us, and we're like, that's the truth. And we believe it. It's more close to an ideology or folklore or whatever. So now that I've gotten my neck mauled and turned into biscuits by Manny, yeah. And, you know, you're welcome to disagree with me. That's totally fine. I know I'm wrong about some stuff. I mean, occasionally, right? I try and be as right as I can, but I'm willing to be wrong. It's just one of those things. It's like they're trying to pull down society. And they will succeed, by the way. But they don't understand what that means. Like I said, it's like a kid wanting to run away from home because their parents are, you know, have discipline, right? It's the whole, you know, I'm gonna run away so I won't have to go to bed at whatever time. But it's the modern version of that. They think they're oppressed because, I don't know. It's not even that they think they're oppressed. They're identifying with groups that they believe are oppressed. It's really interesting psychologically because they actually believe that the minorities, because most of them are like white, upper middle class college students, right? Most of these activists, and they support, you know, people of color, minority groups, whatever, the oppressed. But deep down, they believe these groups are actually inferior, which is why you get like the people that are against voter ID, and when you ask them why, they're like, because black people can't find the DMV. Black people don't know how to use the internet or a computer. And it's like, that sounds kind of racist. But that's because they are, right? They believe it's not like they're not racist in terms of like the KKK where they necessarily hate. It's like the Victorian style racism where they look down their nose at you. You know, they want to call people boy or whatever, you know? So they believe these groups are inferior, and because they feel that they're inferior deep down, that's why they identify with these groups. They're like, hey, we're both oppressed, but, you know, because they're, you know, they're going, generally speaking, they're going to a fairly prestigious college, and they haven't really done anything to earn it. It's paid for by their parents or whatever, you know? Which is why they feel worthless. I don't know. And then they go and they want to change stuff. They want to improve stuff, which is admirable, but, you know, they're doing it through a screwed up viewpoint. All right, so I have the guide open. We're going to scroll down. Chapter 4, is that where we're at? Bullet for Susan. Okay. Take the cat grabber, climb the stairs, take a knife, right into the dining room, take the painting, right into the storeroom, take some bleach. Back to the right and you'll be kidnapped. Storeroom again, take the cloth. Look at the bathtub, examine the corpse. Try to take the key, then use your cat grabber to get the key. We just use the cat grabber, so that's probably fine. All the way back, the main doors, use the spare key to unlock a van, search to get a gas mask. Oh, use your blunt knife on the loose bricks of the... Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I forgot about the bricks. Use the brick, smash the van. Got it. Okay, examine old brick, quite heavy. Use. No keys in the ignition, I'll have to find another way. Look in. Louder than I thought, I hope no one's heard me, but at least now I can take the phone. Got the phone. Alright, so I would say... Now that I've rambled for like 10 minutes straight... we're probably gonna want to hide under the... Oh, crap! Oh, no. Again? But why? Okay. She was in the dining room, right? Examine. I hate mobile phones. I've never had one myself. But right now it might be useful. The battery is fully charged. All I have to do is dial a number. Answer? No one is calling. Can I go upstairs now? No. Well... I figured you'd go in there. I wonder if we need to call outside? Maybe call from outside? We could try it. I'm glad we keep respawning because that would be awkward. Let's save here. Save 015. And then we'll end. Yeah, I mean, hopefully my rant was okay. It's, I mean, I don't necessarily bear these people ill will. I mean, I guess I dislike what they're trying to do because I think it's extremely dangerous. You know what I mean? It's literally, like I said, it's like burning your house down because you think your parents are being mean to you as a child or something like that. Like, these people just don't understand. They think they're oppressed when they're literally some of the most privileged people we've ever had. They think women are oppressed today. It's like women, you know, especially American women, Western women, are not only the most privileged women on the planet, but they're the most privileged they've ever been. You know, especially, like, they can vote, they can drive. You know, they don't get their freaking genitals cut off like they do in the Middle East. They don't get sold as child brides. They have rights, you know? They don't get acid dumped on their face. You know what I mean? They can go to college and stuff. And I'm nervous because it can change so fast. It could change within a generation. You know, World War I ended. Hitler was elected into power due to Antifa. Right? We have Antifa operating today as if that's, you know, all it takes is another tyrant to utilize what they're doing and get elected, and boom, there you go. Right? So Hitler gets elected, and yes, saying this stuff has probably deranked this, so it's going to be buried in the YouTube algorithm or whatever, but that's fine, right? So between World War I and World War II was what, 20, 30 years? That's all it took to start exterminating the Jews. Less than 30 years. One generation, that's how fast it can change. Iran, if you look at video from the 70s, they're all walking around with their hair down. They look like American women. Their hair down, like, you know, whatever blouses and shirts and stuff they were wearing, like bell bottoms and stuff, going to school. Less than 30 years later, they have to wear burqas, otherwise they get acid dumped on their face. You know, less than 30 years. It's one generation. It's like, that's how fast things can change. So yeah, I'm worried when people are like, we need to pull down Western society and this and this and that. It's like, you have no idea how bad it is. Some of these places, some of these other countries today, running water and power is a luxury. And I don't think it'll even be that good if you pull down society. Like, we might be eating each other, you know? You know what I mean? Like, especially, man, they're trying to do, you know, force diversity into farming and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that really worked out well for South Africa, where they're starving and stuff now. You know, like, you don't mess with the food supply, man. Anyway, like I said, leave a comment, disagree with me if you wish, or agree. Either way is fine. I don't mind. But it's something, you know, I'd really prefer to, you know, not have to deal with all that stuff. I mean, all the chaos, you know? I'd like to have an actual functioning society. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's that that molten chicken ramen, excuse me, that I ate. It's kind of sitting in my stomach now, but man, it tasted good. I'm gonna suffer later, but it tasted good. So that's my unique moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.